Hello, this is Texas Toy Review, and today we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection Leonardo from the Secret of the Ooze movie. Um, this is made by Playmates. They came out with these just recently. You can find them. I found mine at Walmart for $20. I think it was $19.99 plus tax. It turned out to be like 21 or something like that. I don't know. Whatever your local tax is, added to $19.99. Leonardo is pretty cool. These these are nice, I have to say. I'm very impressed with these so far. Um, he comes in a box. The box is bigger than I was expecting. That's what she said. It is 1 foot tall and about 7.5 inches wide. Leonardo stands at 6.5 inches. So these may scale well with your NECA figures, which that's pretty cool, or even Diamond Selects. They seem like they would go more with the 7-inch scale. They're pretty sizable if you compare them to, like, let's say there's the Marvel Legends Venom, which I think he's a larger Marvel Legends figure. And then, let's see, we have Kylo Ren robbed of his robe that I put on the figure arts. And yeah, Leonardo actually stands a hair taller than Kylo Ren there. Jason, which is typically a large fellow, he scales pretty well with Jason, I would say. Because the turtles were supposed to be like 5 foot something. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think they were around 5 foot something tall. So they were a little bit shorter. I think I remember them being 5'2" or 5'4". But anyways, that's how he scales with NECA Jason. Each of the turtles have their own individual skin tone, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, they have their different colors, which I think that is neat. That harkens back to the movie, and that's very accurate. I do appreciate that detail not being overlooked. For Leonardo, he comes. This comes separate. You just peg that into his back there, and his swords come in his hands, and they do fit in his in their sheaths. So yeah, you get the katanas there, which the katanas are. Let's check. Made of. They do have a little bit of give to them, but they are decent quality plastic there. Yeah, you get some of the details in the handle, like it's leather wrapped, which is very nice. I like. Of course, he has two of those swords. You get some ooze spilling, and you get a ooze canister. That's just full ooze canister. Additionally, you get 5 shuriken, throwing stars. Did I say 5 or 4? There's 4 in here. I just didn't take the other 3 out. But yeah, the only unfortunate thing I can think is that they did not have a place to put these on the belt. If I'm not mistaken, back in the day, you could attach the shuriken to their belt, so you didn't lose the parts all over the place. He does come with 3 other heads, which I did not pull out of the package yet. But if you were wanting to change them out, there's a big ball socket in his head where it connects to the neck. So it does come off fairly easily, so you aren't going to have to wrestle with it or anything. And it does pop back on fairly easy as well, which that's nice. That's one thing I get irritated with my figure arts. If I want to change out their heads, I have a 2mm ball joint peg that I have to line up and try to peg for way longer than I would care to. For articulation, Leonardo looks up, Leonardo looks down. Leonardo can tilt his head to the side, on either side, and Leonardo can, of course, look all the way around. Leonardo's shoulder lift up about that high. And Leonardo can get, for the most part, a 360 swivel. Of course, you do have the shell that hinders part of that, so it has to kind of move out to accommodate. Um, you get a swivel above at the top of the bicep as well. One thing on all of the Ninja Turtles that I've mentioned in the other reviews is these pads. I like how they're a separate piece and they are covering the elbow joints, the wrist joint, and the knee joints as well. So that's a pretty cool detail. Oh, let me double check that. He does get a wrist tilt there. I spy a wrist tilt. He also gets a swivel at the wrist. His elbow is double jointed and it goes up pretty darn high. You get articulation on each individual finger. So each one of these fingers can move. And you get 2 points of articulation on the thumb. So he can give a thumbs up. Rock on, dude. Oh man, that was terrible. Okay, at the bottom of the chest there, you do have a point of articulation there, so you can kind of swivel him around in all sorts of ways. He can do an ab crunch. He can not really move back too far because of the shell, but he can go side to side, which that's really nice. The bottom of his shell here is not connected to the back shell to accommodate some movement there. For the thighs, you get out about that far. He can move his leg forward that far and not too far back because of the shell. One thing I do want to point out, these leg joints at the thigh can be kind of loose, and they have been on mine. I think I'm gonna work up a remedy to cure that problem. But he does have a swivel at the thigh there, at the center of the thigh, and he does have double jointed knees as well, which is covered by that pad, which is cool. Then you get a foot swivel, goes back about that far, and it will go forward that far. You also get each individual toe is articulated, so you get a hinge joint at the toes, which is cool. Get some toe movement in. Yeah. I would definitely recommend these to any Ninja Turtle fan. Oh, that's pretty neat. I never noticed that before. There's like little dots in his head. Now, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, Leonardo had freckles on him in the movie, and that might have been done on purpose. I don't know if you can see that or not in the camera, though. Let's see if I can get a close-up there. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That I did not notice initially, but that's pretty cool. That's a nice little added detail. But yes, I definitely recommend these to anyone that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. These would be must-have, and if I'm not mistaken, the best Ninja Turtles that we've gotten to date, coming from Playmates. They're pretty nice. I do recommend them. I think they were excellent bargain for what you're getting, and like I said, best Ninja Turtles that I've seen thus far. This Texas tour review, and if you like our review, please click like and please subscribe to our page to see more of them. Thank you.